What if Lee Min-ho was asked about Jerry Yen and Tong Liya? Have you ever imagined a single question becoming the most unforgettable moment of an international entertainment event? What if one unexpected interview brought together three of Asia's most beloved stars in a story that nobody saw coming? Stay until the very end because this fictional journey is filled with surprising twists, emotional moments, and a finale that will leave every drama fan smiling. If you love cinematic stories inspired by the world of Asian entertainment, subscribe to KDrama Hub because every new story is another unforgettable adventure. The Grand Convention Center sparkled beneath thousands of brilliant lights. Actors, directors, writers, and producers from across Asia gathered to celebrate another incredible year of storytelling. The red carpet stretched across the entrance like a river of gold. Fans lined the streets hoping to catch a glimpse of their favorite stars. Inside the venue, excitement filled every hallway. One after another, famous actors greeted the media. Among the invited guests was Lee Min-ho, who had arrived to present an award celebrating excellence in television drama. Across another part of the venue, Jerry Yen and Tong Liya attended separate promotional events for their latest fictional productions. No one expected their paths to cross that evening. During a live interview, a journalist smiled politely before asking Lee Min-ho a surprising question. If you could describe the professional partnership between Jerry Yen and Tong Liya in one word, what would it be? For a brief moment, the room became completely silent. Every camera focused on the stage. Lee Min-ho smiled warmly before answering. Great performances always begin with trust, respect, and dedication. He explained that audiences often become emotionally attached to characters because talented actors work together with professionalism and commitment. His thoughtful answer earned applause from everyone in the room. The interviewer nodded with appreciation. The conversation continued with questions about storytelling, memorable dramas, and the importance of teamwork in filmmaking. Later that evening, the event organizers invited several actors to participate in a special panel discussion about the future of Asian entertainment. By coincidence, Jerry Yen, Tong Liya, and Lee Min-ho found themselves seated on the same stage. The audience erupted with excitement. Fans could hardly believe they were seeing three celebrated stars together. The moderator asked each guest what they believed made a drama unforgettable. Jerry Yen answered that memorable stories come from honest performances. Tong Liya said that every character should leave audiences feeling inspired. Lee Min-ho added that the strongest dramas are built upon collaboration, creativity, and the passion of every person behind the camera. The audience applauded once again. As the discussion continued, the actors shared lighthearted stories about long filming days, unexpected challenges, and the friendships that often develop during production. Laughter echoed throughout the auditorium. The atmosphere became relaxed and joyful. When the panel ended, the three actors greeted one another backstage. They exchanged congratulations on their recent projects and wished each other continued success. Photographers captured the friendly moment. Fans around the world celebrated seeing three respected stars sharing the same stage. As the evening drew to a close, the event director gathered everyone for one final photograph. Hundreds of actors, writers, directors, and crew members stood together beneath the bright stage lights. Looking across the room, the director smiled and said that great entertainment is created when talented people support one another and inspire audiences through unforgettable stories. The audience rose for a standing ovation. As the lights slowly dimmed, a message appeared on the giant screen. The greatest stories are not only those we watch. They are also the friendships, creativity, and teamwork that make those stories possible. And just before the curtain closed, another announcement appeared. A new international drama project was about to be revealed. The audience held its breath. The lights faded. The stage went dark. The next chapter had only just begun. The auditorium remained completely silent. Every person stared at the giant stage as the lights slowly returned. A soft melody echoed throughout the hall, while the enormous screen displayed only one mysterious sentence. The story continues. Nobody knew what it meant. Fans looked at one another with excitement. Journalists quickly prepared their cameras. The director walked back onto the stage carrying a small golden envelope. He smiled before thanking everyone for making the celebration one of the most unforgettable entertainment events of the year. Then he paused. The audience leaned forward. He explained that the envelope contained the title of a brand new fictional international drama that would celebrate friendship, hope, and unforgettable journeys. The room filled with anticipation. Jerry Yen, Tong Liya, and Lee Min-ho looked at one another with curiosity. Even they had not seen what was written inside. The director slowly opened the envelope. Instead of reading the title immediately, he spoke about the importance of collaboration. He explained that audiences often remember the actors they admire, but behind every unforgettable scene stand hundreds of talented people working together. Writers, editors, camera operators, lighting designers, costume artists, music composers. Every person helps create the magic that audiences experience on screen. The audience applauded with appreciation. Finally, the director revealed the title, A New Beginning. The crowd erupted with excitement. No details were announced. No cast was confirmed. Only the title appeared across the giant screen. Immediately, thousands of fans began imagining what the fictional story could become. Would it be a romance? Would it be an emotional family drama? Would it become an action-adventure spanning several countries? Everyone had a different theory. Backstage, the atmosphere was filled with laughter. Jerry Yen congratulated Lee Min-ho on his inspiring speech during the panel discussion. Lee Min-ho thanked him warmly and praised everyone who continued bringing meaningful stories to audiences around the world. Tong Liya smiled as she listened to their conversation. She remarked that every successful production begins with mutual respect and creative teamwork. The three actors posed together for a group photograph. The photographers captured dozens of images. Within minutes, those fictional photographs became the most shared entertainment images of the evening. Fans from different countries celebrated seeing three beloved stars together at one event. Across social media, countless discussions began. People imagined dream collaborations. They suggested story ideas. Some even designed fictional movie posters featuring the three actors in a single production. Artists created beautiful illustrations. Editors produced cinematic fan trailers. Writers imagined unforgettable adventures. The excitement continued growing throughout the night. The following morning, entertainment magazines praised the event for bringing together so many talented performers. Critics described the fictional panel discussion as one of the most memorable highlights of the celebration. Many viewers said the conversation reminded them that great actors inspire audiences not only through performances, but also through kindness and professionalism. Several weeks later, the organizers invited the three stars back for a charity celebration supporting young filmmakers. The atmosphere was warm and welcoming. Instead of answering difficult questions, the actors spent the day encouraging aspiring writers, directors, and performers to continue believing in their dreams. Lee Min-ho spoke about perseverance. Jerry Yen encouraged everyone to remain patient while improving their craft. Tong Liya reminded the audience that every successful journey begins with one courageous first step. The young filmmakers applauded with excitement. Many later described the fictional event as the moment that inspired them to continue pursuing their goals. As the celebration came to an end, the host invited everyone onto the stage for one final photograph. The lights sparkled across the auditorium. Music filled the room. The audience stood to applaud. Just before the cameras flashed, the director quietly whispered that perhaps one day these three remarkable stars would share the screen in another unforgettable fictional story. Nobody answered. Instead, everyone smiled. The photograph was taken. The lights slowly dimmed. As the audience prepared to leave, one final message appeared on the giant screen. Every unforgettable story begins with imagination. Every unforgettable journey continues with those who never stop believing. The curtain closed. But somewhere inside the studio, another screenplay rested on a wooden table waiting for its first page to be opened. To be continued.